Hello everyone and welcome to a short video about very annoying redstone bugs today. I'm here together with Docm, Wooby, Pommes and Philip. Hello?
Hey.
Hello!
Hey.
Yeah, and we just wanted to post these bugs here as a summary because most of them have been in the game for a very long time and they just... we hope that Dinnerbone might take a look at these, we'll see, and they might get fixed in the future. So let's get going. This is the first bug. Okay, maybe Docm explains it.
Yeah, it's super annoying. If you look at it, you have these vertical redstone pillars here, and they're exactly the same. We use the glowstone to indicate. And this is the directional bug we have in redstone. If you press the button, you will see clearly a difference between the traveling speeds. Look at it. It's exactly the same, but you can clearly see how the left side is way quicker than the right side here.
Yeah, so the left side updates partially instantly, but the right side has a delay of 1 tick between each torch, like it should be. So that's the first bug. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this is the next redstone torch bug. We got pulse shorteners here. They are just pistons below each of these blocks, which shorten the pulse to the desired length. So this is 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, and 4 tick. And they pass through 2 torches, and let's see what happens. So Doc presses the first button.
1 tick.
And you see no signal arrives at the piston, so the 1 tick gets shortened to 0 ticks. Promise? Same is with 2 ticks delay, nothing happens. And Wooby? Yeah. So a 3 tick pulse gets shortened to a 1 tick pulse. You can see that the piston left the block floating in the air. So that's a 1 tick pulse. And last but not least, the 4 tick pulse. And you can actually see, please press it again. The 4 tick pulse actually remains a 4 tick pulse, and so is with every longer pulse. So longer pulses longer than 3 ticks remain the same. Only very short pulses get shortened away, which is annoying when you have something which has a very fast timing, because then you can't use redstone torches to transfer your signal.
Yeah, and here's basically the same thing. It's inverted, and same thing happens.
So you see, just quickly explaining what happens here, there's a 4 tick pulse coming into it with a 4 tick delay, so there should be 4 ticks on, then 1 tick off because of 9 tick delay here, and then 4 ticks on again. And this 1 tick off pulse gets also just, cut off. So it's just the piston retracts once and extends after the complete pulse is went through the torch. Yeah. Okay, let's go on.
Cool.
The next bug is with repeaters and 1 tick pulses. We have a 1 tick clock in here, and you can see this piston ticking with the 1 tick clock. But if you have a look at this repeater and this piston, you see it's only every second tick. So the direction in which we place, or the position in which we place the repeaters, can affect how they react to the clock.
Bizarre, huh? Split in half here. It's half the frequency, right?
Yeah. For some pistons it's half the frequency, for some it's the full frequency. Very weird bug.
Crazy.
So here's another annoying bug. So you can see I power this redstone line, and the right end gets lit. Now I power the other line, and nothing happens. So I need to update all these redstone until this lamp gets lit.
Ah, you have to manually update it then. But normally, if you give another pulse, it should update here and just power it. That's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
So the actual bug is that if the power level of the redstone changes, it does not always cause an update to the adjacent redstone. In this case, the power level goes from 14 to 15, and the other ones just simply not update unless you update manually, which is kind of annoying. And for example, in this case here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's go to the next bug.
So, another bug we found, we assume it is related to the half-frequency piston bug we showed before, is this. So check this out, it's really crazy behavior. First we put a repeater down here. Please press JL.
Yeah, so the repeater has 2 ticks and the other ones will have as well.
Okay.
And what happens is that the pistons extend twice as it should be. So with 2 tick delay extends for 2 ticks, then with another 4 tick delay, so just 2 ticks in between, just as it should work.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And now we put that thing in the middle. Now see what happens.
The right one acts as it should, but the left one just extends all the time and pulses once.
Goes crazy. And last stage, so we have 3 options here.
If you place it at the very right, we extended both pistons for just 1 tick, and we just had another bug here, and that's the annoying button ditching out and just creating a 1 tick pulse bug. Rarely this happens, and it's extremely annoying because it can crash your complete redstone contraption when it consists out of pistons, which are which have to be at a separate certain pulse length, otherwise the machine will crash. And as you just saw, it can happen that the pulse gets a button gets a single pulse. Yeah, so 2 bugs in 1, perfect.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, another bug we want to address is hash size problems. We here have a piston extender, a massive one. It can be used for gates. So you see, stand-in and retract-in. Works just fine. This construction which is based on hash sizes. So, just perfect, but if you look over here, we got the same setup, just bigger. The crazy thing is, as soon as a certain number of redstone is reached, the thing seems to behave completely random. And it is completely random, and that is super annoying. It's not reproducible. It's completely random, right, JL?
Yeah, so it's sometimes, it's absolutely random, as you said. So let's see, all the pistons retract, and now the machine starts pulsing. And at the first it seems to work perfectly, but then it crashes at some point.
Let's see.
Over here we got the first crash. Then this piston row is completely behaving differently than the other ones, although it's exactly powered the same. And
wow, it completely freaks out. Look at that.
Over here we got an we just got the crashes over here, so you see some of the piston rows completely freaked out. This one especially behaves completely different than the other ones. And some parts of the pistons were remaining, although it has exactly the same redstone wiring than the other piston extender.
That is annoying, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and every time you press it, something different happens. This is totally random, as I said.
But there's another thing, right?
Yeah, so we got one last bug for now, which is also extremely annoying, and let's go and show it. So this is a bug related to lighting and lag. So we got 2 identical, I would just call them lag machines over here. They just randomly, or not randomly, but they just extend and retract these redstone lamps here to create some lag. So let's look at my frame rate. Currently I got like 80 FPS and I switch it on. And it's, around 15 FPS. It's laggy, but it's okay. But the same setup over here. So I also wanted to mention you can normally place blocks on this, but if I come to this version here, even if I place blocks, I get a big lag spike every time. Especially,
massive. Yeah, we can feel it. It's like boom, 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 really massive lag spikes.
Let me just quickly demonstrate this with a glowstone as well. Bam, bam. Wow. Every time you place a glowstone, massive lag. And if I turn on this machine here,
oh boy! Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly the same machine, and lag spikes of death. My Minecraft just crashed. You can hear the sounds, but oh dear. Crashed.
We're back. We're back. The server is alive again. It crashed, man. What did you do?
Okay, so the difference between the 2 machines, they are exactly identical, but this one is just placed on solid gold blocks in this case, but this one is placed on a contraption out of fences and water. Just fence and water stacked on top of each other. You see 2 layers of fence, but it actually doesn't matter. Just fence and water in an alternating pattern. And for some reason, although there's a solid ceiling here, it completely updates the light inside this cube here every time you flip the machine. and you see over here there's solid blocks, and over here not. And this happens with every block update. So even if I place something here, massive lag spikes. And this completely is extremely annoying with building with monster farms, because you often have these large rooms with water and fences and whatnot. And yeah, we have to we are annoyed about this problem on our server a lot. And yeah, I don't know what exactly causes it, but it's definitely yeah, a FPS killer here, and hopefully can be fixed, because it doesn't seem that there should be any updates of the lights inside the cube when you place anything on top here. Yeah. So that's pretty much the collection of the bugs we have so far.
There's more, but some are considered features.
Yeah, so we just posted the annoying ones here.
Those are really annoying ones. No, for like whenever you have randomness, then it gets super annoying. I mean, with these other bugs, you can arrange yourself with them. You know, you can just make sure to have the same orientation in your setups about whatever. But this one, for example, with the hash size, that is killer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah,
go Dinnerbone.
Dinnerbone. Let's fix the bugs, and see you in the next snapshot with the video about all the fixed bugs in Redstone, Redstone related.
Exactly. Thank you, Dinnerbone.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.